Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 52, right 52. Watch the reset.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Pick it up. Switch, switch, switch.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll start the drive with Drake. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Drake. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, wait, we go back to 48 right now. Let's go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. They're able to locate Wilson. The 20. 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. 40. 20. Here we go. Double time. Hey, we got 3 down.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, color. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check, 56.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Keep playing. Let's get it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Jeff, go Jeff. 56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Kill. Hustle up.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. Got a man. It's Brown. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And before the conversion attempt, we'll get a timeout call by the offense. And that'll leave them with only 1 remaining in this second half. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Again, Jackson, and he's got it. So they try for 2 successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And spins away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Two times. You got 3.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 22, Fitzpatrick. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Yep. Watch the twist. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
There you go. Get down.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 34-yard line.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
55.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Right back to Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
$50. 56, right there, 56.
Watch the slant. Regular.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And Wilson has it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What we got?
Now Drake. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
They run it with Balaj. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They come out here in the eye. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Fitzpatrick now. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Oh,
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jackson will keep it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Check 56. Watch the run. 56 to Mike. 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get... your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Ingram's got the 1st down and more, and he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
19 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Ravens, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our Garden, you've been